Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about and try on the hype of Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. So you guys, this is one of these that I'm in the minority. I don't get what the big hype is over this foundation. But I have tried really hard to love it. And from what I understand is if you get the right match, you're going to absolutely love this foundation. I have been matched in this probably 3 or 4 times, and I'm still not loving it. And so anyways, I just wanted to go ahead today. I have a little sample of a different color. I'm going to show you which one I was matched in, and maybe I'm just darn crazy. I absolutely love Giorgio Armani, a lot of their products, and you know, this was recommended to me by one of my dermatologists when we were living in Austin, Texas, and so I ran out and got it. Because, you know, if the dermatologist is telling you to purchase this, you should. And I just think it's hilarious because I am a total foundation junkie, and you would think that this would be right up my alley. So if you're new to my channel, I am 50 years old. You know, my concerns are hyperpigmentations. I have normal to dry, mostly kind of dry skin. And again, I tend to like foundations that are luminous, slightly dewy, but not too dewy. So medium in coverage and don't feel like anything on your skin. So that would be this. So I'm gonna read you just a little bit about it. This is a $62 foundation. It is described, excuse me, as a lightweight liquid foundation that is buildable coverage, long-lasting, hydrating glow, and a luminous natural finish, very skin-like. And it's for normal, dry, and combination skin. It's an award-winning foundation. People just love it. And I have literally tried to love it as well. So, okay, I was matched in 5.25, which is described as, let's take a peek. 5.25 is medium skin with rosy undertone. I don't always, you guys, maybe you can help. I don't always think that I am rosy tone. My daughter likes to say I'm just peach. But I tend to go for more neutral in my, what I prefer is either a little more golden or neutral because I don't necessarily like that pink tinge. But I think oftentimes I have a very splotchy red neck that I think that they're trying to match to. So I have a sample of 5.5, which is a medium skin tone with a neutral undertone. So I was just gonna swipe both of these for you. Maybe you guys can help me. So I did laugh, you guys. So I went back to the counter. The reason I'm not loving this is I feel like it pulls a little gray on me. And then the woman who was so sweet, but she was like, no, honey, this is your match. You just need to buy the brush. You're not applying it correctly. So then I was laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I did end up purchasing this Giorgio Armani. I believe it's the Maestro brush. But, you know, basically she was like, no, you have to just paint it on. You're not putting it on correctly. And then sat me down and said, let me put on the J.Lo glow for you. And let's just say instead of returning the foundation, I walked away with a bunch of other products that we're going to use today since I have them. Okay, you guys, I'm going to come up close and see if you can see. This is the 5.25, and I just sort of put it here. And the reason, I mean, I'm sure maybe it is a good match. It just, I always feel like it pulls gray on me. I don't feel like that's the healthiest look, that gray tinge. That also happened to me with the La Mer Soft Fluid in neutral. It was really pulling gray. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little, I'm gonna get it all over everything. And I'm going to pull out, you guys, this is a mess. I'm going to take the sample of, if I can get it out, 5.5. And we're gonna put this over here and see what we think. Let me see if I can even see. Okay. So I'm gonna see, I probably did a little bit too big of, okay, but can you see this, guys? I'm already, this is looking a little orangey, and then this one is looking a little rosy slash, to me it seems gray. Maybe I'm neither of them. Okay, anyways, I think what we'll do is I'm gonna try the 5.5. It looks more peachy. And if any of you guys, I can see, can you just see what I'm talking about here? I don't know. There's just something that I don't care for. So I am going to take that little swatch off, and then let's at least try 5.5 for fun. Okay, I am making a big old mess here. Okay, I am going to be using the 5.5, and I am just dotting this on with my fingertips. Maybe I'm just straight up 5. I think I've been matched to 4, 5.75, 5.25. Wow, kind of looking scary in the thing. So anyway, she told me to use this brush, okay, and that she just painted it on like this. We'll see in downward strokes. I don't know if I actually think it made that much of a difference. But anyhow, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but on camera, I'm looking a little bit Oompa Loompa. Okay, I'm actually just gonna do a little bit of fingertip action, you guys, just to get this on in the beginning. This is going to be interesting. So anyways, this is one, I know that it sounds silly that I want to like something so bad, but it just gets written up and it sounds like it would be the perfect foundation for me. Now I do say this is, I have worn it obviously in that 5.25 shade, and it wears really nicely. I think I honestly just felt like it is just a little bit gray. And again, I could be totally crazy. I am actually taking this beauty blender. I got a bunch of sample all over my hand. So I'm just gonna pounce this into my skin. So I did a little bit of fingertip. That brush that it's a lovely brush, but I didn't find that it was making that. I've used this before with this foundation, and I don't know, I didn't think it made the hugest difference, but I am just going to pounce this guy in, and then we can take a look. For the sake of time, I already put eyeballs on this morning, and maybe this is going to be the color match, who knows. But as I looked in the mirror a minute ago, I do have to say that I was like, oh, it is really a pretty foundation. So maybe it is. I've heard that if you get the right color match, you will actually like it a lot. And as we know, the last thing I need is another foundation, but it's just, I find it very, very funny. I had it wrong. Okay, this is 5.25. And then this is 5.5. And as you can see, it definitely has just that I know, this is like, now we're confused. They dry down, I think they oxidize a little bit. And then obviously the 5.5 is a teeny bit more, I'm seeing it as a little bit warmer. So, but can you see with this swatch, you guys, it definitely is pulling just a little bit gray. Okay, so we have on 5.5. Then, since we have the products, I thought it would be fun to do the J.Lo, the J.Lo glow. So it was just so funny because I literally was just going back to return it. I was like, I don't really like it. And then she was just like sitting me down. I wasn't gonna leave with that. So this is the Fluid Shear, and this is in number 3, okay? Now it comes out super scary looking. I'm just gonna share you, it looks like super orange, and I was like, oh my gosh, what are you putting on me? But because it is that Fluid Shear, you guys, on camera, I'm really feeling Oompa Loompa. Can you guys see that? Maybe I'm gonna just be a major peach girl. Okay, so she just dotted this guy on, this bronzer, and we are gonna get our little glow on, just like this. And she did a little bit up here, and a little bit across the bridge of my nose. And then we have this lovely brush, which you guys, I did end up purchasing this, and obviously the Shear. I love this brush. I love it, love it, love it. So she just took this, and basically it is just a beautiful, used it to shear out the bronzer, okay? Just super pretty. And I just feel like it works really well with these kind of liquidy, it works well with, I use it for all sorts of things. But basically she was just like, you go back and forth like this, you get a little bit on your brush, and then warm up the skin. Now the one thing is, I did really like the liquid shears because it just looks like skin. You know what I mean? It is not real powdery. I don't know if it is the lighting, but I seriously feel orange. And I'm literally going to see a client right after this, so this will be maybe not. Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is that liquid shear. So this is the J.Lo look, okay? So you put this on. We're not done yet with the J.Lo. J.Lo glows. So J.Lo, then she said, she gave me a sample. You guys, these things, these liquid shears, if you ever buy one, you're gonna have it for years. I mean, you use such a little amount. I can't even imagine ever using this entire bottle. And then you use the number 2. This is the combo 2 and 3, and this is your highlighter, okay? And then this, ooh, shoot, is a pearlescent champagne. I'm making a complete colossal mess. You guys, it's just a really beautiful champagne highlighter. And then just on the tops of the cheeks. And again, this is a really natural kind of pretty, ooh, I am going to be some disco today. Okay, then we are putting just that. I'm going to just kind of come down. She highlighted kind of the bridge of my nose. I don't really have a Cupid's bow, but if we want to pretend like I do, we can. And okay, it is, so one thing, can you see, I am glowing today. Okay, I had one other liquid thing that I wanted to try, but it is not from Giorgio Armani. But I have been curious, and I have a sample about the Nars liquid blushes, and so I thought we would use that. But I'm gonna come up real close and let's check out. This is the foundation in 5.5. And then we put on the J.Lo Glow, which I am definitely feeling some glow, my friends. But can you see, I do have to say, those liquid shears, if you haven't tried them before, they really are beautiful because it's just so liquidy. You're going to have a more natural look. And I do think that Giorgio Armani does a beautiful job with that kind of look, like that kind of just healthy, beautiful, you know, luminous silk kind of. I think that he does, you know, the products that he uses does kind of present that. Okay, let's go ahead. I've been wanting to try this. This is an Orgasm, which I have not used in forever, but this is that liquid one. And you guys, didn't everybody, haven't we all had Orgasm? I remember buying my first Nars Orgasm way back in the day. But I have heard so many beautiful things. This is super pretty. I've heard these blushes are just gorgeous. And let's just kind of put a few dots. We are literally going to be glowing today. And, ooh, okay. A little goes a long way, so I'm going to use my beauty blender, guys, and let's get this kind of rubbed in. I might have gone a little low. Okay. A little glowing here today. Those are pretty though. You guys, that is kind of pretty. I do not think I need any more. I'm just gonna put that out there. A few little drops, and this is, so we're using all these really liquidy shears today. Okay, let me see if what you guys think. Am I glowing? Okay, I hope you, let me get back here just a little bit. Okay, so I just wanted to see, I've had so many people tell me, have you tried the Giorgio Armani? I'm like, I've tried it so many times. I so want to love it. Okay, I am wearing 5.5 today. I'm going to take a little peek in the mirror up close. And you guys, I do think the coverage is really pretty. I feel like my skin, it looks like skin. I do not feel cake face. I'm not sure if 5.5 is the right one either. I think I like it better than I like the 5.25 just because it's not pulling a little bit gray. But I know I'm thinking lighter almost. You know, maybe a little bit tinge lighter. Who knows? So this is just the fun of the beauty foundation. But this is how I'm gonna go out today. But I wanted to check in with you guys, tell you I have given this the old college try. I don't think you necessarily need this little brush to make it look perfect, but I have heard that, you know, if you come in, I actually kind of think fingertips then along with a beauty blender is sort of the best way for this foundation. And I'm just gonna go ahead and wear it all day. I will come back in and check in and see if it oxidizes. How does that sound? We will do the full test, but I actually kind of like that Nars blush. I think it's really pretty. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And let's just really give this little Luminous Silk another try. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, everyone. I just got home from my appointments. I'm going to try to hold Satchmo so she doesn't bark. Anyways, I was wanting to do a check-in with you on the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation, and I'm wearing it in 5.5 today. And you guys, I am liking it tremendously better. I still don't know if I'm sold on the overall hype, but I'm gonna let you guys see what you think. So I can definitely see I'm a little bit luminous, maybe even we might call it a little bit greasy. down my T-zone. So I did not powder down. So I've actually heard that the Giorgio Armani powder is supposed to be amazing. But anyways, I was just letting you know I'm gonna get up close and personal. Now she's and see what you think. It has been on for about 6.5 hours. And you know what, you guys, I do think color is making a huge difference today, because I'm actually enjoying it much better than I normally do. But I definitely feel a little bit like I could powder down. Maybe I need to actually set, maybe I'd really like it if I actually set it with powder. But anyhow, I thought it would be fun to at least check in, say hi, hope your day is going well, and give you a little bit more of a wear test. I have worn this foundation before, and I do find that it gets a little bit more luminous as the day goes by. And so I wouldn't say, one thing I found is that it didn't necessarily break up on me. I just found that it's supposed to be luminous, and I feel like it definitely lives to that claim. So that is my check-in, and my daughter is homesick, and I've been a horrible mom because I forgot to bring her back her boba tea. But I went out, I fixed it. It's been a crazy few days. She fainted, and it's been a little bit crazy. Anyhow, since she's home, I had to go and get a little investigative work and see what she thought of my foundation. So she's been home for 3 days and has had to comment and give her 2 cents on my foundations the last 3 days. And she said that she prefers the Magic foundation that I wore the previous day. So I thought that was interesting, because that was one that I wasn't sure about. And I do have to say, I really enjoyed that one the other day, but I did powder down with that awesome, I love the airbrush flawless finish. So it could be that all of these foundations are fantastic. I just need to powder and set them. That may be what we're talking about. But anyhow, just wanted to see what you guys think. And also, I'm just seeing a little bit of glow, especially like through my teeth, like a little bit through, my nose and forehead are a little bit shiny. And I'm not saying it necessarily in a good way. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I just appreciate you so much. Have a great day.